Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. What's up everyone? It's me, your boy, DJ AFIF.
And me, it's DJ Azad. We're back again for
After Hours. In this show, we will tell you what happened this last week
Till this week and probably the next.
in a few segments, which is What's Up World,
And second, IIUM Intel,
and the last one, Comments.
where you ask your questions online and we answer them live today.
Alright, so let's move on to the first topic.
Afif, welcome to Magic March.
Oh, it's March.
It's already the 1st of March, ladies and gentlemen. We already finished a month into our second semester and the first semester of the year. So I hope you guys have enjoyed February as I have. Afif, how's your February?
Very good. Alhamdulillah, for the first few weeks of IEM was good until we got the assignments and all. Hell yeah.
Everybody's going to get much more busy in the month of March, but I hope it's all gonna be good for all of you and for both of us as well, inshallah. So, talking about our very first slot for the day, What's Up World, where we talk about what's happening on the internet, on the planet Earth, the round Earth, I hope, and whatever happens in it. So,
alright, so last week I told you guys that blue is the new black.
Oh,
but this
yeah.
week, the last Saturday, black becomes a pink.
it's the new black is the new pink.
Black.
Wait, hold up.
Hold up. So blue is black, black is pink. So
Black
what?
is pink.
Everything's pink,
Black
right?
pink.
Black pink. Yeah.
Wait, yeah. I mean, what's up with Blackpink in
So
Malaysia?
what's up with Blackpink? Last week on Saturday and Sunday, they had a concert at Melawati Indoor Stadium.
Indo Stadium.
So you like Blackpink, right?
I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but
But-
Korean music is definitely one of the best genres in the world right now.
Yeah. It's kind of famous,
I'm saying that with a pinch of salt, so.
Alright, so what happened on 24th and 23rd and 24th February, which is Saturday and Sunday last week at Melawati Indoor Stadium, Shah Alam, Blackpink had a concert which how many? 88,000. Was it? I think roughly
88,000. That's a big
80,000.
crowd.
It's a big crowd, yeah. And according to an article I wrote, this become like a reference.
And?
And it was the response were overwhelming, and it was reported that it was supposed to be only Saturday or Sunday, only one day show, but the organizers decided to make it a 2-day show since of the overwhelming response.
I see.
Yeah.
But one interesting thing that I remembered was they shouted like, hello Malaysia, hello Kuala Lumpur. In fact, they were in Shah Alam. That's
that
a
one,
funny bit.
that one was funny lah. But on that, but to others, when they say hello Kuala Lumpur, but the response was like, oh, how cute. Yeah, because it's cute. They didn't know where they are actually. So I read some what the thing that happened in this concert that was quite, I wouldn't say fun lah, but yeah, it's everybody was like expecting it. Everybody was waiting for it, and they kickstarted with the top charted song. You know what Blackpink the chart topper?
No, I do not know.
It's the do.
Hey,
Is that how you
that's
pronounce
the
it?
song.
That's the song, right?
I can confirm Afif is a Blackpink fan.
I would say I was a fan, but I kind of the beat was nice, like that.
I see.
And they sang a lot of their songs. Do See You Later, Forever Young, and Whistle. But and then that's not the only song. They the singers such as the main vocalist, Rose. Yeah, Rose was the name. She sang Let It Be by the Beatles, You and I by Park Bom, and also she sang Only Look at Me by Taeyang's member of BTS, right?
I see. You don't ask me, man. I wouldn't
Hey, you
know.
a Korean fan, right? You sure?
I'm not a big fan. I
I
wouldn't
saw
know.
YouTube history,
Oh, really? That's lies, ladies and gentlemen.
Besides performing groups, they also did solo. Like just now, Rose sang the 3 songs, Jisoo sang a Korean version of Z's Clarity. You know the song? It's one of my
Z's
favorite.
Clarity. Oh, in Korean.
Yeah, in Korean.
Oh,
Except for the chorus, it's I love. Oh no, sorry.
I'm not used to I don't know concerts, but I see Afif has a bit of experience.
Yeah, I never went to concert actually. I went to masjid, you know.
Ah.
Then Jenny song her own debut song solo. Yeah, that one has a nice beat. And Lisa, she didn't sing actually, but she amazed everyone with her dancing skills.
That sounds genuine coming from you.
I saw the dance lah.
All jokes aside, it was a big event in Malaysia, and people have mixed reactions, and we don't have a say in it.
We didn't go lah.
Having the main community Muslim community have really different variant views on the concert. But
we leave that.
We'll leave that here, and we're gonna talk about something much more fun, much more amusing that you guys might be interested, which is about a detective and about a ball of fur.
A ball of fur. Is it yellow and black?
Yeah, it is yellow and black. It's
about Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, the Detective Pikachu movie.
Yeah, I'm a detective myself, you know.
Are you?
Hell,
you can't even find your keys. The new Detective Pikachu is going. The second trailer has just been announced, and it's out just on the 27th, which is a few days ago. The new trailer released on Monday. Warner Brothers Studios has released the Detective Pikachu. Trailer. It gives more exposition to the highly anticipated movie on May 2019, directed by Rob Letterman, who, if you don't know, he directed Shark Tale. Did you watch that movie?
Ooh,
Shark Tale, Goosebumps, and that's the same movie.
Shark Tale was my favorite. I watched it like 20 times.
Yeah, and also Gulliver's Travel. If you ever heard of that movie?
Yeah, Gulliver's Travel.
Based on the well-known folk story, Gulliver's Travel. And so, having that said, usually when a Pokemon movie comes out, it's usually like an animated, extended adventure, mostly around Ash Ketchum and his adventures through the regions of Kanto, Sinnoh, and Johto. So it's the regular story, the main cast, and it usually is just like promoting the newer games that will be coming out that year. But in contrary, the Detective Pikachu movie is a bit different. It's a live action movie having people interacting with very hyper-realistic Pokemons that to some people looks weird, but to some people it looks awesome.
Well, yeah, technically I saw the trailer and I saw Charizard with a fur. It's kind of look ooh.
Yeah, people have mixed reactions, but I personally myself, I love it. I really want to see it coming in May. Come on, Afif, we got to watch that movie.
I'll see it for Ryan Reynolds.
So that's the point here. Ryan Reynolds will play as the Detective Pikachu himself, and he is alongside Justice Smith as Tim Goodman, the protagonist of the show, will be discovering as Pikachu is a detective, will be unraveling the disappearance of Tim Goodman's father's disappearance.
Ooh.
It's a mystery show.
What did the father disappear?
I don't want to. Let's not spoil it. I haven't watched it either because it's coming in May 2019. Yes. So if you guys are interested in Pokemon, if you're interested in mystery, or you're even interested in Ryan Reynolds, who doesn't like Ryan Reynolds?
If you look at the Pikachu face for a long time, you'll see like Ryan Reynolds' face is there. Like,
yeah, because it is superimposed into his face.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes at first, if you just look at it one time, then you move the other place, you see Pikachu's like in the cartoon, right?
Yeah.
But then Ryan Reynolds' face.
I can see what he's saying. If you guys gonna see it, it's in May 2019. So I can't wait for it. Neither can Afif. So, what is next, Afif?
What is next? Let me move from the world of imaginary animals to the real animal world.
Oh, real animals.
Well, technically, we're speaking about someone who takes care of animals.
An organization, I assume.
No, it's actually a person. I forgot about the organization.
What's happening?
What's happened? Actually, it's about an organization talking about someone who takes care of animals. It's about PETA. Basically, you call it PETA.
Yeah.
Right? So PETA. What's the long name again?
You asked me.
You.
And what did they do, man?
What they do is that on Steve Irwin's birthday, February 22nd, Google Doodle. You know Google Doodle?
Yeah, Google Doodle. Yeah.
Yeah, on the
search
logo,
page.
it was Steve Irwin's. So Steve. What? Remembering Steve Irwin. We call it the Crocodile Hunter.
The Crocodile Hunter.
The Crocodile Hunter.
Who
Yeah.
sadly passed away due to
stingray
stings.
Stingray stings.
Yeah,
Stingray stings.
which eventually bring to his death. And in commemoration, okay, what?
In commemoration.
Commemoration. There you go.
Commemoration.
That's the word. In commemoration of his illustrious life, Google did a doodle of him in the main search page.
Yes, but as we remember it, as we try to remember Steve Irwin, but Peter did something else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they did?
What?
They decided to bash him. Disrespect him.
How?
By saying, I'm gonna read the tweet now. I'm gonna read the tweet. Hashtag Steve Irwin from Peter. Hashtag Steve Irwin was killed while harassing a stingray. He dangled his baby while feeding. He dangled his baby while feeding a crocodile and wrestled animals who were minding their own business. Today's Google Doodle sends a dangerous warning message. While animals are entitled to be left alone in their natural habitats. Now hold up, Peter. My thoughts on this is that when I saw Steve Irwin's show, that he does not only he does not attack animals and that are minding their own business, but actually most of his shows are showing us on how to take care of them, on how to handle them when we are facing them. Mm-hmm. It's like a video I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
It was a snake.
Oh,
he was just holding a python around his neck, and the python he was just talking, and the python beat him. Mm-hmm. But he said that the python will bite him if he's scared. So he slowly removed them. The python let him go because he feels that the python feels safe now. Mm. That's what he claims. So I believed it because I'm not an animal expert, but he is.
Yeah, the tweet is kind of controversial.
Yeah,
it really takes a dig at how a good activist in giving us an insight to the world of animals and turning into a negative way, which I don't really appreciate.
Yes, that's true. Because Steve Irwin is someone who what do you call it, a lover of nature itself. When I saw his biography, he is someone who donates to animal conservation of the wildlife conservation organization. He donated to anything that can save the environment, and so people acknowledge that, and most of people in the Twitter defended him by saying, I don't want to say what they said because it's kind of harsh. So I'm afraid Peter will sue me for this.
So that's the point. So easily put, Peter, sort your stuff out, man. You don't wanna take jabs at icons who bring wildlife to the forefront and contribute back to them.
Yes, that's true.
So on a lighter note, I'll be talking about Pokemon again.
Come back to the imaginary world.
Back to the imaginary world. Talking about Pokemon again. And
dude, sit properly.
And just again on the 27th, which is on Pokemon Day, is the new Pokemon Direct released on the anticipated Gen 8 Pokemon game. Have you played the Pokemon games before?
Yes. I played Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Go.
So all those old. This is the 8th installation of the Pokemon series, and it's called Pokemon Sword and Shield on the Nintendo Switch, and will be releasing in late 2019. And having that said, having a look at the trailers that they've released on the Direct, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty awesome. And I found out a few resemblances that was pretty interesting to talk about. First, the region's called Galar, the new region. It was Kanto. The new region was Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, Alola,
I know
and Hoenn. So the new one is Galar, and if you look at the map from the trailer, it actually looks like Great Britain. And the cities in it have like a design most resemblance to Manchester. It has like a Manchester vibe. It looks like very industrial and has really some cities have reddish blocks and very industrial built
Just
theme.
like how London was.
And looks kind of like London. So I'm actually pretty excited to see how the new world looks. And the game, just as all those Pokemon games, have a lot eccentric. Has big changes in it. If you know the Pokemon Let's Go, the one that released Let's Go
It was really
Pikachu.
last year, right?
Yeah, last year. Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. This game has a few changes. First of all, random encounters are back. You have to go through all those walking around, and you're gonna find Pokemon without seeing them.
I mean that wild Pokemon you have encountered wild Pokemon.
Yeah, so back in the day, in Pokemon Let's Go, you can see the Pokemon and you can encounter them while picking them. You can just hit them while walking, and then you can get to catch them.
It's like the old times.
So it reverted back to how it was earlier. So they released the starter set, the 3 starters of the Pokemons, and there were 3 as usual. There's gonna be Scorbunny. It looks kind of like Torchic. It's like a bunny with fire on it. It's white in color.
Torchic was a bird.
Yeah, it's a bird, but this one's like a bunny.
Yeah, I think I saw that design before.
And
It's kind of cute though.
and the second one is Sobble, a water lizard, very reminiscent of Mudkip. If you guys know your Pokemon. And, so it looks pretty alright. My favorite is probably Sobble. I'll probably choose that one as my starter.
I'll probably go Fire, man.
And that's usually how that's the common people will choose fire usually.
Destruction.
And last but not least is Grookey. Sounds like a weird. As it sounds Grookey, it is a monkey, grass monkey.
Easy to play right there.
Yeah,
easy.
Grookey, grass monkey, G monkey. There you go.
Scorch bunnies.
There you go. It's just simple science here. It's just Pokemon. So there you go. That is the new release of Gen 8 Pokemon Sword and Shield on IGN. That's what I saw where I found the article. So next, Afif, where are we going?
Where we're going right into the Academy. You know where Academy is?
Academy what?
The Oscars, man.
Oh, the Oscars.
Yes, the Oscars 2019, also known as 91st Academy Awards. And it was hostless, just like the 1969.
Oh.
But on the other note, 1969 was considered as the worst Oscars ever. But yeah, it was the worst Oscars ever. But a lot of things happened that time. But this time it was quick, it was painless, as stated in the article I read.
So who won?
Who won? A lot. But I see one of them. The highlighted one was that Ruth E. Carter, the first black woman to win Costume Design Awards.
Amazing.
And she designed the costume for Black Panther. And the best picture goes to Green Book. I didn't see that movie yet, but I'll go see it. Original screenplay also won by Green Book. Yeah. And Black Panther won original score and
Wakanda forever.
But Spider-Man won. Into the Spider-Verse won best animated feature.
If you guys don't know, Afif is such a big Spider-Man fan. You can see it on his phone. He has a Spider-Man bag. He has a Spider-Man wallpaper. He has Spider-Man pants. He probably
no Spider-Man pants though. Not yet.
Yeah, probably. So if we even watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse together, and
you cried, right?
Kinda. I like the show. I like the soundtrack, by the way. The soundtrack's amazing.
Yeah.
And
you should put that in the playlist though.
Yeah, that's the thing. We'll probably try and bring it to life right in the break.
Spider-Man forever.
By the way, Afif is 20 years old. He hasn't grown up at all.
Still children though.
Alright, let's... what's happening next? What's next?
Azad, what's next?
Oh, a fun update on sports. It's not really sports, but I count it as sports.
It's not sports.
It's sports.
It's not sports.
Let me tell you what is sports, ladies and gentlemen. In the past week at Beaumont, France, a new release of the official acceptance as of lightsaber dueling as a sport in fencing.
Okay, I'm not playing fencing. I don't usually play fencing, but hearing the lightsaber, I want to join it.
That's the point. I'm such a big Star Wars fan, and you guys know what's cooler than
Having lightsaber.
having lightsabers and having to play swords, swinging them about. Isn't that cool?
Yes, it's very cool. That's the
come
thing
on,
I've been
man.
doing from here. But in my childhood, I just used a wooden stick.
But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, in the FFF, the French Fencing Federation has just added lightsaber dueling to the competitive sports of fencing. It now has the same caliber and same status as Olympic categories in fencing such as foil, épée, and also saber. And I played a little bit of fencing earlier this semester, and I quit actually. I stopped playing like 3 weeks in because I got a bit busy. But
no, because there's no lightsaber. You didn't
Yes.
play because you were busy.
yeah, I lied. I wanted to play the lightsaber, and now there's gonna be one. And the fact that France became the first country to officially officiate and add lightsabers to their sports, I have to brush up on my French. I'm French now.
Oh,
I can speak a bit of French.
Can you speak French?
A bit. I took French in third semester of CFS. In fact, if you want to know, for IM students, there's the smart program where you can learn international languages for a nice fee, a nice and affordable fee. So talking about French, I'm now French now. The whole segment will be in French. Bonsoir. Je suis M. Fikri.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go get my
Je suis né
dictionary.
le 14 septembre. Je suis de Johor Bahru. J'ai tout de l'anglais. J'habite Selangor. J'étudie l'Université internationale islamique de Malaisie.
It's me,
I just
Muhammad
introduced
Bin.
myself. CIS dah. No,
No hables friends.
no habla español. I just read a bit of a text that I had from my old books. I can't speak French, ladies and gentlemen. But from lightsabers, Afif has a point to tell.
From lightsabers,
Mhm.
moving to movies.
Movies.
Yes, but this time we're not going to talk about outside movies, but this time we're going to talk about the local movies.
Oh, local movies. Last
hot though.
really after our last after hour show, we talked about a lot of American movies.
Yes, talk about Alita.
So
This
what?
time,
This time we're gonna cover something
about
local.
Malaysian movies, which
Mhm.
is
Mm.
Mystery Delilah.
I
Mystery
see.
Delilah will talk about a ghost story.
Wow.
I didn't see the movie yet. I will see it maybe
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we were planning to watch it anyways this
Yeah,
weekend.
this weekend.
Mhm.
It was released February 21st and directed by Shamsul Yusuf's
Mhm.
brother,
Oh.
Shafiq Yusuf.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I think I'm gonna see some good horror movies. Since Shamsul Yusuf directed, I hope his brother inherited that. But on hangat.com, a review for for Malay movies.
Mm-hmm.
It was 5/5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah,
That's a high rating.
And the shocking part is it has 2 endings.
Oh, that's rare. I've never seen a movie having 2 endings before.
Yeah, because on Twitter there's one guy who told that his friend watched at a different cinema.
Mhm.
It was a version 1.
Ah.
And another guy told different endings, which is version 2. So it was quite
That's unique.
exciting. It's unique.
Yeah, I've never heard of a movie like that before. I probably want to check it out. If you guys want to check it out, where can you see them, Afif?
Anywhere in Malaysia.
It's live now. It's now.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's in
GSC,
cinemas
TGV,
now.
anywhere.
Mm.
You can go watch it at an affordable price.
If you're
Actually,
a student, go in the morning. You
Yeah.
can usually do the student price thing. If you go
on weekdays and
in the morning.
before night, like
Yeah, before night time,
before
you can
nighttime.
get it at $10. So that's the price you want to watch this show. That's a good price to watch it at.
Yep.
What is next?
What is next?
Now getting more serious. On a serious note, is the news of the Brexit repealing acts. It's kind of interesting about this topic, ladies and gentlemen. A bill has passed in the 2 long years of having Brexit negotiations and also the parting of the parting of departing of Great Britain from the United Kingdom is finally coming to an end, coming this end of 2019. But recently, in this past week, February 27th, everything's happening on February 27th, and an act has been passed to pull the Brexit negotiations back from the main agreement.
Oh, okay. I don't know much about this thing actually.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But what's weird is it's really complicated, ladies and gentlemen. It has a lot of complications beyond belief. Many journalists and mass media sees this appeal as barely a save to save Theresa May's campaign to try and protect the Brexit Brexit main deal. So it's a hard topic to talk about, but it's news, by the way. And if you guys really want to read about it, the BBC mornings really have an extensive cover about it, if you guys are interested. But the thing is, it's something that is unresolved and yet to be discussed. But it's an update nonetheless about the Brexit situation. And that's about it about this topic. So
Brexit is a heavy topic, so I'm gonna I have to digest everything.
That's the main gist of the issue. The problem is yet to be resolved, and I hope everything just comes out fine, right, Afif?
Yep.
What's next on the agenda?
I heard about Chelsea controversy. I see this meme.
No, not Chelsea again.
You watch Chelsea, right? So
yes, I am.
Explain about it. What happened actually?
Yo, man, I am a Chelsea fan at heart. So if you guys don't know, I'm a blue. I'm a blue. I have a blue heart, blue blood, everything. And sadly, we had gone. Chelsea have gone through a horrible stint of form. It's the biggest news of the week. The tipsy and unstable Sarri's boat at Stamford Bridge, after being demolished by United 2-0 and 6-0 from Manchester City at home, Sarri ball has been under fire. The manager is under fire, and the tactics haven't worked so far. And we're going into the 30th game week 30, and everything hasn't been smooth for Sarri and Sarri ball as a whole. And this last demolishing from Manchester City is the main knife point to probably end Sarri's career as manager at Chelsea. But underperforming stars, Eden Hazard, Morata, who just got shipped away to Atletico Madrid, Gonzalo Higuain, the new expensive signing, have all been questionable for the blame of Chelsea's poor run in the Premier League coming into the newest game week. And we're back for IIUM Intel, where we share with you what's happening in the campus and also what's happening in the community of IIUM. So Afif, kick us off. What's happening this week?
Alright, so what's happening this week? It's actually what's gonna happen tonight. Tonight is the IIUM World Debate Series and Oratory Center, or we call it I1. I don't know what's the reference there. I won, and the long name doesn't really actually. I'm sorry, I won. I won't talk about it. You guys again. Sorry. It's going to hold the fourth debate of the IIM Public Debate Series, which entitled "The Malaysian Government Should Limit Its Dependence on Government-Linked Companies as Drivers of Economic Growth." So if you guys like this kind of heavy topic about the government, about giving ideas, not giving ideas actually, you just listen to the debate on what's happening around Malaysia, and the political system, the economical system, anything, any informational debate, you can join this at the main auditorium IIUM on the 1st March, which is tonight at 8 p.m. So you if you want any updates will be updated through their Twitter, which is Reaction Youth, their Insta reaction.youthengaged, and their FB reaction-youth engaged. So but if you're an outsider, if you live outside of Malaysia, outside of IIUM, you can watch it on Astro Awani 503, right?
503, yeah.
503.
And in this oratory debate series, we're gonna have Professor Edmund Terence Gomez from the Faculty of Economics and Administration of UM, and also Firdaus Rosli, the Director of Economics, Trade and Regional Interrogation of ISIS Malaysia. Oh, two really esteemed guests on tonight's major scene.
I don't want to give my opinion, but I'm starting to think this kind of heavy for me.
But it's a very interesting debate. If you guys want to come, it's very for IIM students.
It's very near.
It's right there. It's right in
main Audi. Main auditorium at IIM. But at home, if you guys go home tonight, today, this evening, you can just watch it and on Astro Awani, and also probably YouTube Live.
There would be.
There might be.
So,
inshallah. So what's next?
So having that said, from oratory, we're going to jump into public speaking.
Oh, again,
we're gonna talk about my club.
Favorite club.
No, I didn't want to
say it.
So today, this weekend on the Sunday, IIUM will be participating in the area division area B2 International Speech and Table Topics Contest in KPGM Tower 1 Utama. So that's going to be interesting, where IIM students are all invited to join and watch our campus speakers to contest in a public speaking tournament, where we are in the region of Kuala Lumpur and Selangor regions and Gombak. So that's going to be an interesting program, where students, people from all around Gombak, and also corporations around Kuala Lumpur also participate against each other for the Area B2 title.
What he's trying to say, actually, come and watch him public speaking.
So I will be there. AFIF DJ would be there representing IIUM.
What is the AFIF DJ will be there?
I'm just saying. So if you guys want to join us, you can contact on the social media of IIUM Toastmasters Club, where we will provide transportation from UIA this weekend to KPGM Tower, go and back. So if you guys are really interested, you can look up our social medias. Little note there, the attire is smart casual, and we'll gather at the main stairs at 9 a.m. If you guys are interested, meet you there this Sunday. I will be hoping to see, inshallah, most of you. If what man, I'm just promoting. If you
don't expect me, bro, I'm busy.
If you guys want to join us, feel free to come this Sunday. That's all.
Alright, so next event, which is, it's kind of long, it's kind of later but actually it's going on. You know EduFest?
I do.
We're not going to talk about the whole EduFest, but we're going to talk about the run.
Oh, the color run. I've seen the booth around IUM this week.
Yes, the color run. They open the application until 7th of March. So until next week, you have the chance to join color run, and you get to enjoy an exciting health. You can improve your healthy lifestyle by running, but through obstacle, which is the obstacles is splashes of colors. So you will get a white T-shirt, but it'll be painted later. Usually you get a colored T-shirt. This time you get a white T-shirt, and you can paint it yourself.
So I always love going to color runs. Have you been in a color run before?
Yeah. No.
I have been one in Kuantan, where it was under Mahala Abu Bakar and Mahala Khalid Al Walid's program on the color run.
That one I didn't join because I had class.
There you go. So if you guys are really interested in healthy activities in IM, I think the registration is still open this week, and inshallah I'll want to join as well.
Yeah, I'll be there, sir.
All right, so see you guys there.
And March. Also, for someone who loves running, there's prizes.
Really?
On the
what are the prizes, Hafiz?
First place will get 100 ringgit.
Ooh.
And see this guy will win.
No,
you can see his legs. He's muscular as hell.
No. That's a lie, ladies and gentlemen. I can't win anything in sport running, but I love to run. people do, you know.
Alright, so that's it for AFIF event. But if you want look for updates, you can go to their Insta, which is called KOED EduFest.
So what happened last week was something pretty fun in Mahalla Amina's parking compound. I guess most IAM students would be knowledgeable of it because it's about food.
I think most people who have knowledge of it is the engine people and the AD people, because from here it's so far, man.
Yeah, because
can't walk there.
But if you guys didn't know, there was the Inspire Bazaar during last week, 25th to 28th of February, where students is a food truck what do you call it? Bazaar, where people where there's a lot of selection of food. Bizarre food. Ooh, I like that wordplay. And there's a lot of fun activities there as well. I can see in their social media there's a lot of daily winners of lucky draws, which is amazing, and they give away free vouchers and free drinks as their sponsors.
Oh,
Said that would be bad if you didn't go to Mahalla Amina's parking compound, because there's a lot of fun there, and there's a lot of look. There's the cheese crepe pigs.
Oh, I crave that now.
I can't eat those, man. I haven't eaten
Why?
nice crispies in a while. Keeping a healthy diet, as they say.
No need all that. You just eat whatever you want. Keep yourself in check.
No,
Oh, look at that.
I like that. Good job.
Look at this, boy.
So, there's one more thing we want to touch about. We're gonna talk about Nescafe. There's a bunch of offers throughout the week. I am a big fan of the Nescafe store near the library. There's a lot of offers that they put out for students.
I've seen the viral messages though.
There's during last week there were two that was prominent. The first one was first year students get free a cheap.
That was like last week, right?
Cheap latte. No,
not cheap. The 1-8 students, the new intakes, they get free lattes.
Yep, I got it.
Oh no!
You didn't get it, Afif?
I didn't go.
Oh, that's the point. You missed out a lot last week. If you guys want to check out you want to keep up to date with what happens this week,
check your WhatsApp. Actually,
is the place. Wait, what?
Check your WhatsApp.
Check your WhatsApp. So there's a lot of viral messages, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
So that brings the end of
our IIM insiders.
There's actually there's many more stuff to talk about, but we're running out of time now. We'll be talking about them soon in the next coming of After Hours. So
you didn't realize I said IIM Inside just now, right?
Yep.
It's IIM Insider.
Insider.
Oh my God.
All of them at the same time. We're gonna go for a short break again.
And we'll see you right after this.
For comments. Welcome back
to the last segment of After Hours, which is comments,
where you ask us about questions on social medias, on our both personal social medias,
IGs and
IG, WhatsApp, and also Twitter, where you guys ask us questions and we answer them live. Afi, what's the first question?
The first questions. Alright, it's a silly question, like from my sister, Hila. Alright, dah makan? Yes. I know breakfast, yes. Lunch, no.
There's a caring sister right there.
Did you have lunch? Did you have lunch?
Me? Not yet actually. I haven't eaten yet.
After this lah.
We have lunch after this.
What's the next question from a friend of mine also, Cheryl. So what's the piece of advice I'd give to 18-year-old AFIF and Fikri?
Oh, that includes me as well.
Yeah, she cares about both of us.
So, thank you, Cheryl.
So, what's the piece of advice you'd give to an 18-year-old Fikri?
I think an advice that I would give myself right now is actually, first, make sure you wake up subuh. That's actually pretty true. I miss subuh all the time.
Oh no!
Like, I'll be honest.
Oh, yo, hold on.
Like for real, like students usually do that, and I'm guilty of it too. I think if you wake up early, if you wake up early, you get you get yourself ready early, you're gonna get an advantage to preparing yourself for the day. Afif, what about you?
For me, what I give an 18-year-old Afif is that every time you get angry, because sometimes I do get angry for no reasons, and then I get angry with everyone. Is that every time you get angry, think about other people's feelings. Sometimes I do hurt some people, and then I feel guilty of it lah. So sometimes I get mad at Fikri some reason. But I never like hit him yet. Probably will. Yeah, baby.
I know martial arts.
The advice is, if you get angry, don't involve other people.
That's really good advice, Afif. You're such a gentleman.
Yes. Alright. The next. I'm a gentleman. Alright. The next question. Not question, but from a friend. Also a friend of mine.
Oh my God.
Malu apa bosku?
Oh no.
Tak malu bosku.
Who is this person? Suren?
Suren.
How dare you ask us this question? It should be a dead meme. It should be buried with the jokes in Twitter after 3 days. It shouldn't be here. You have disgraced your family.
How dare you?
We're just joking.
That's a friend right there.
We're just joking. I'm not Malu bosku. How about you, bosku? You know.
That's question from your friend. It's the Arif Azdan again.
Oh, it's Arif.
It's last week.
What did he ask?
Which one is better, Paladins or Overwatch?
Woo! That's a sharp question to ask.
Alright, rich boy. It's time to say the truth. For me, Overwatch is a decent game, but it's casual. But if you want something more strategical, you can play Paladins because you had time to arrange your loadouts, make yourself stronger, which have a more advantage. Which one? So that's one lah. So I'd say Paladins. If made better, Paladins would be the best hero shooter ever. Overwatch is good, but Paladins better.
The hype, the fire is on.
Oh.
You can give him the smack in the comment section below in the Periscope if you would. So what's next on the question?
What's next is,
this is a good question.
Right, but before that, hi my junior, Hidayu or something. Alright, hi sis, junior. Alright, okay, the next question.
Alright, what's next on the question list?
Mr.
From? Who? No, I'm gonna skip that one.
I'm gonna skip that one. I'm just gonna I'll answer your question later.
Yeah, your questions are not right.
Alright, from our a friend of ours, but she wanted to keep herself low, so I'm just gonna call her our SM.
Ooh,
it's not Spider-Man
spooky.
though. So she asked, who is that man? Because last time she was the woman.
Ooh.
So that man is me, the best DJ in IUM, y'all.
Self-promo.
Self-promo. Spikes overload.
Alright, so let's get to a proper question now, right?
From my junior, Arina. She asked for tips to survive in Gombak. How do you survive in Gombak, Azad?
Fikri. I really love my stay in Gombak for a whole semester. It's really been fun. And like as much as people say about it, it's really about enjoying the whole place. You know, the place is large, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know.
Yeah. And Gombak doesn't mean IUM.
Yeah, we're talking about Gombak in IUM. Yeah. if in the campus, talking about campus first, I haven't been to ICT campus yet. And
ICT campus?
Yeah.
It's an ICT campus.
Yeah. How? You're a funny man, Afif. You just offended the ICT people, right? But there's a lot of places to go yet. I haven't been to the AED. I've been to the AED mosque, which looks pretty sick.
AED has a surau, not a mosque.
Oh, sorry, surau.
Mosque.
The surau looks amazing. It has nice architecture, and as AED himself. And if you want to live in IIM, it's just the simple thing to survive is that you have to keep yourself a check with your time and assignments. It's just the simple rules of being a student.
With your time managed, you can actually enjoy a lot of things.
Yes, that's the truth. Like if you sleep from 10 to 12 in the morning, you're probably gonna miss a lot of stuff in the morning. There's a lot of programs happening in the morning in IIM.
But like I said, for me it's also about the time management, because sometimes I just don't care. I just sit in my room for one period of time, and then I miss a lot of things.
Yeah, students do spend a lot of time on their phones. And
hold up, I spend my time on my laptop. Because last week I said don't use your phone a lot.
So that's the second advice from Afif. Don't use your phone too much.
Use your laptops.
There you go.
Alright.
Thank you for the question, by the way.
Thank you for the question right now. But for more PM.
Ooh.
Alright, from a friend of mine also, consideration, when you want to lepak, PM.
Man, there's a lot of fans of DJ Afif in the stream. I hope there's more fans of me. Like, where's my friends at? Nah, just
I'm right here, man.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you. Let's get to more questions before we end the show.
Alright.
There you go. That's a good question here, coming from my Instagram. Is the best movie of 2018? Wow, that's a nice debate.
What do you think was the best movie?
There's a lot of movies in the main highlight from it. I did watch The Last Jedi, but I wouldn't say that's the best movie. That's kind of like in the contention for the worst movie of 2018. That's a hot take there.
Infinity War.
I'd agree. Infinity War is pretty good. Well, that would be on the pinnacle, like, because it's pretty good. What else was on in 2018? Huh?
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse was in 2018. Marvel's galore. In March, Marvel Magic.
And also DC made a good movie though, but I wouldn't consider it the best movie though.
So, like, most people would enjoy Infinity War as the best movie. It really did a great job in the whole cinematic writing, and they pulled it off, bring everything together. I would give praise to Infinity War in the end. I watched it with AFIF, and I was disappointed. No, just joking. Just joking.
Alright, you know what? Settle outside.
So I would go for Infinity War as like, by numbers, statistically, that would be the most highest grossing movie.
Yeah.
Who agree? Infinity War it is.
So the debate is over. Infinity War was the best movie.
The last question of the day. Who are the picks of UFC 235? Ooh, UFC
Who's the pick?
235.
You watch UFC more?
Yeah, I do watch a bit of UFC. How about you, Afif?
I don't watch a lot.
Oh, really?
People fighting.
But if you do,
I hate people fighting.
Yeah, UFC stands for Ultimate Fighting Championship. It's about mixed martial arts. If you guys don't know, it's a sport, ladies and gentlemen. So if you aren't fans, the best intro you want to watch would be on the 3rd of March, UFC 235, where there's 2 title fights in this whole event. Usually you'll get one. Sometimes you won't get title fights, but this time there's 2 title fights in the same program.
Oof.
So 4 champions you're gonna watch.
So who's the champions?
So in the main event, John Bones Jones against.
So John Bon Jones.
That's the same guy.
Alright,
John Bones Jones against Anthony the Lionheart Smith as the main event. John Jones undefeated, 23-1. Not undefeated, 23-1. Only 1 loss in his MMA career, and that's going to be a fight to watch. Second, Tyron Woodley, again the welterweight champion, against Kamaru Usman, the Ultimate Fighter prodigy. He's going to take on the number 1 welterweight right now, Tyron Woodley, and there's 2 more main cards of the event. There's a lot to talk about. I really wish you guys can tune in. And lastly, the undefeated Ben Askren in welterweight as well, fighting sorry, I forgot